Bro, if it were me, I would have Orton turn on Cody Rhodes immediately. Bro, you call me when you needed me. Meanwhile, I've been sitting home a year and a half. I didn't hear from you one time. Are you free? You know, out of the gate, bro.
What is going on, everybody? This is Dr. Chris Featherstone here for yet another episode of Writing with Russo. I'm here with the namesake himself, former WWE head writer, former WCW World Heavyweight Champion, and he is pointing at his biceps, ladies and gentlemen. He is rock and roll. He's got biceps of steel, ladies and gentlemen. And as my good friend Black Bart would say, and a daggum thing you can do about it, ladies and gentlemen. Vince Russo, how are you?
I'm all right, Chris. How are you, bro?
I'm well, man. I'm well.
Bro, I came up with a theory today because the last week of Raw and SmackDown, we talked about this. We had I'm home.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
We're a family. I'm wearing my Easter coat to the ring. I'm the champion, and I'm going to give all my friends shots.
Yeah.
So I know that the WWE is looking for a partner to take on Raw.
Mm-hmm.
And I just want to throw in the mix Lifetime and the Hallmark channel.
Okay.
I think they would be great assets to Lifetime and Hallmark, bro.
Yes.
They could tell all mamby-pamby stories, bro, about we're a family and you're beautiful and I'm home. I think those channels fit up nicely.
They would have Valentine's Day specials.
Yes.
Mother's Day specials.
Mother's Day, yes. Now Easter. Oh my God, they could have an Easter extravaganza.
Easter special, yes, absolutely.
Yes. Now we're talking, bro.
That's very nice. All right, so about 30 minutes ago, I was kind of mentally prepping for this show because my brain in wrestling were disengaged because as of this taping, I was celebrating my daughter's birthday. We had a birthday party here in my house.
Oh, you got to get your priorities straight, man.
Yes. I was completely disengaged from pro wrestling.
Seriously, like no, bro. Your daughter's got to, that birthday party's got to come like second.
Yes.
Cut it out, man. Cut it out, Chris.
Got to put the priorities. Yes. Wrestling and then everything else.
Yes.
Sure. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Let's talk about Randy Orton. So he also came back on Survivor Series. So here's my first question. Do you think that his return was upstaged by CM Punk's return?
Yeah, bro, it kind of was. And like I said, I mean, I didn't agree with that because of that reason. I think it definitely was. And that's why, bro, Orton opened the show and not CM Punk. I mean, politically, they had to do that. But yeah, bro, if I had a guy, bro, the old WWE I worked with, if we had a guy that was out injured a year and a half, you would have never freaking upstaged him like that. You wouldn't have done that 25 years ago.
Yeah, I agreed. Yeah, that's like Triple H coming back, from his, injury back, before the Rumble that day, that year in 2002. And then all of a sudden, Austin was out too. And he comes back to, the same night, what I mean? Like you don't upstage, you have to make them standalone returns. Why couldn't he come? Why couldn't they have a 2-night show, both Saturday and Monday in Chicago? You know what I mean? And just have CM Punk come back for Raw. You know what I mean? Because you already have your PLEs, with a Saturday, for the pay-per-view. And it would have made sense if people were wondering, like, man, they're still in Chicago for that Monday. And then all of a sudden, the 8:00 hour, the first thing you hear is CM Punk's song. You know what I mean? Yeah. So, and then Orton could easily, do the Rhea spot further down in the program. So, I just think that just business wise, it just kind of, the timing was a bit off.
I agree with that. But you know what? I bet, bro, like Orton's a veteran.
Yeah.
And I bet you like he got it and he understood and he gave it his blessing, I'm sure.
Sure. What do you do with Orton at this point? I mean, he's been there for 21 years now, as far as the main roster, 21 years. He's done it all, 14-time champion, main event at WrestleMania multiple times, Royal Rumble winner. I mean, what's left?
Bro, if it were me, because now they got some pieces to play with. Chris, how many times have we been on that show and you would ask me, who should book with this? Who should book with that? And I would say, he's not there. They're not there. Now they got two very, very, very valuable pieces. Bro, if it were me, I would have Orton turn on Cody Rhodes immediately. Bro, you call me when you needed me. Meanwhile, I've been sitting home a year and a half. I didn't hear from you one time. Are you free? Out of the gate, bro. Now you can stretch that out. If you still want to get to Cody and Roman Reigns, you could stretch that out for a good while.
100% agree with that. I mentioned that in a previous show that I had, and I agree with that 100%. I think that Orton is the guy. If you want to legitimately raise the stock of Cody Rhodes, don't feed him Shinsuke. Don't feed him Dominic. That's not going to raise the stock of Cody Rhodes if he beats them. Bro. You know what I mean? Nothing. Don't feed him Damian Priest. Like none of those names are going to raise the stock of Cody Rhodes. Who is going to raise the stock of Cody Rhodes is a feud with Randy Orton. And I do think you turn Randy on Cody, and I do think you should have done a Royal Rumble thing, but I do think what you do is you can easily turn Randy Orton on Cody at the Rumble or before or right before the Rumble, and then Randy Orton's not in the Rumble, but he distracts Cody. And, they have the Elimination Chamber, they have that big Perth event. And so they're looking for marquee, matches. And so I do think you do Cody versus Randy Orton at Elimination Chamber to be one of your marquee matches for that event in February.
Bro, here's the only thing I'm going to throw out there at you, bro. Because Orton has been away for so long, and the everybody loves the RKO. Are you gambling with them making Orton the babyface? I mean, would people get behind Orton if he turned on Cody Rhodes?
I think Orton's such a good heel. He's so slimy. You know what I mean? Like he knows how to have that snakish, Viper style character that's just really slimy and slithery. Yeah. And I do think if you bring back the punt, the punt was like devastating, and he did the RKO, but if he did the punt and got really, really menacing like he used to, I think that's the type of Orton that we need to see again if they're really trying to put stock behind Cody leading into Roman at WrestleMania. That's what you got to do.
Chris, why not do this then, man? Why not? Bro, we're already into December, okay?
Yeah.
Why not next Raw have Orton turn on him? Why not have Orton do something devastating? Yeah. Put Cody out until the Royal Rumble.
Agreed.
That's his return, the Royal Rumble, because it's kind of now like, Orton's just going to take Cody's spot.
Yep.
Send Cody home, let Orton break a leg or whatever. Yep. Let him really do something. And then WrestleMania, Royal Rumble is Cody's return.
I'm with it. 100%. I'm with it. I think because the thing is we're seeing Cody in so many filler spots like over the past year. I mean, this whole year after Rumble, we've seen Cody in so many filler spots like Judgment Day. Again, that's not upping his stock. You know what I mean? And I think what you do is every week we're seeing the same, routine, the singing twice, the twice, pop, the pyro, like the suits, the what you want to talk about, the same song and dance every week is getting so monotonous. Psychologically, people do have that notion of absence making the heart grow fonder, right? Mm-hmm. So when you have that element of absence, it is going to grow some fondness to see a return. I mean, that's what happened before. I mean, that's what happened when Cody was gone, just before he came back for the Rumble this year. And so what you do is you have Cody be gone for a month and a half, for the Rumble, before the Rumble, and that 6 weeks alone is going to cause the fans. It's going to breathe the fresh air. It's going to breathe the new life into Cody's character, and I think that that's what you need to do to really make him the heir apparent of Roman Reigns. The Cody that we're seeing now every week with the same song and dance. No, I don't. And I know you said that you don't either. We don't want to see that Cody to be heir apparent to Roman Reigns.
Bro, can you imagine? Cody comes back, wins the Royal Rumble. Okay, the next night on Raw, here comes the head of the disciplinary committee.
Yes.
Wait a minute. Your doctor may have cleared you to wrestle, not my doctor. Bro, then you have him get examined by Punk's doctor, and he's not cleared to wrestle and won't be cleared to wrestle for 30 days. Like, bro, you could build up so much good stuff, bro, Because
all of that has the potential to plant seeds for future feuds. Absolutely. You know what I mean? Because if you have Cody become champion, beat Reigns, and then somehow he loses. And then that also can set up like a Cody versus Punk at SummerSlam for the World Heavyweight Championship. Like all of that has opportunities to plant seeds for future feuds. And the more he heals it up, Punk heals it up and does stuff like that, he's realizing that his power is swelling up so much that you're going to eventually have the people from within turn on him.
Yeah.
And then that can set up a Drew Punk, or that can even set up Bronson Reed to have a mega babyface push. You know what I mean? Because if Bronson Reed is a part of the committee and you're having him you realize that he's swelling up the power too much and he's starting to really take advantage of Bronson Reed. There you go. There's a star made right there. You can even have Ricochet in CM Punk. You know what I mean? Ricochet turn from within and get back to a baby face, but after adding more layers to his character now. You know what I mean?
And then in the meantime, bro, Cody's friends step up. So now you've got Orton and Sami Zayn. Now you got Orton and Jey Uso. Yep. Bro, now you could bring in QT Marshall.
There you go.
You go Orton and QT. You know what I'm saying? I mean, now you're buying some time, bro. Absolutely. You know what I mean?
You're buying some time that matters, though.
Yes.
You know what I mean? You're not just doing a bunch of filler feuds and just pointless, just throwing people in there for nothing, just to buy time. And it feels like you're trying to stretch time. You know what I mean? When you're in this type of scenario that we're creating, it matters. Again, it goes back to the three things that I've said before. You're either champion, you're either chasing for the championship, or you're being detoured somehow from the chase. You got detoured. And so those three, concepts to maintain a main eventer is where it's at. Yeah. And so that you can put so many different types of scenarios in that head of direct disciplinary committee angle. What I mean? And then that again with AJ Lee, that can get opportunities for females, to do it. You can easily have Raquel Rodriguez, go dark and be a heavy. She looks legit. And that also gives Raquel an opportunity to go away from the world title picture, away from Rhea. But again, AJ's power starts to swell up too much that people from within starts to turn on her, and that sets up Raquel Rodriguez to have a good babyface push. So,
bro, what about he's going to institute a rule in honor of Vince McMahon, because this was a rule that was instituted under Vince a very long time ago, and we've gotten away from it. No baby faces, bro, are allowed to have facial hair. Bro, make Sami Zayn shave that beard and cut that. Oh my God, bro, there's so much. Bro, why aren't they thinking this way? Why aren't they thinking this way, bro?
Just hurrying up and putting something together, man. Just
going to be wrestling match and who wants the title and who's got something to prove. And I mean, that's what it's going to be, bro.
Backstage segment bump, people scheduling their own matches and up here saying war games.
So much. What a great way to turn Rhea Ripley babyface.
Yes.
I mean, my God, I mean,
yeah, that'll be fantastic because right now they're trying to have that faction kind of that heel faction kind of be at the helm just to create some intrigue. You did it with the bloodline from a storyline standpoint, but again, the Judgment Day is such a dead end faction. It's such a dead end faction. There's nothing there. The payoff of Judgment Day so far was JD McDonough joining after weeks of wanting to join. That's been the payoff so far. Yes, I think they're stretching the Priest thing, the Priest and Finn thing, the cash in. You could easily turn Priest face and CM Punk takes the contract away from him, and instead he has to go through all the council, to get the contract back. There's so many things that you could put in there, man. And that really would make Priest such a top level babyface. And eventually he gets his contract back after WrestleMania, or he gets his contract right before WrestleMania. So he's making Priest beat everybody in the committee. He gets his contract right before WrestleMania. And then CM Punk is the one that he cashes his contract in on. And wins the World Championship.
Oh, there's so much stuff, bro.
That would really help him. So, and then you can always, even with that storyline, you can always, even when people start to turn from within, there's always the ability for people still to say, man, I was promised another title shot. I never got it, man. You know what I mean? So, and then, hey, I had to join the committee because he promised me a title shot. You know what I mean? There's always that opportunity for someone to go back into it. So,
oh well, what are you gonna do, Chris? We're not booking, so
yeah, exactly.